Hey, what's going on? Vince Reed here, and I'm very excited that you made it here because we are about to dive into Facebook group ads. What Facebook group ads allow you to do is put everyone into one place and deliver your message consistently and build a massive following of people who actually want to buy your products and services. So what I'm gonna do right now is we're gonna jump over to a live demo. I'm gonna take you to my computer screen. I'm gonna break down Facebook group ads so you can start getting leads for your business immediately. Enjoy. All right, so let's dive into the training. What are Facebook groups? Facebook groups are small communities that you can build inside of Facebook for 100% free, literally hosted by Facebook on Mark Zuckerberg. So you can have as many members as you want inside of your Facebook group. Now what makes them cool is that you can actually protect the content by basically only allowing people that you want to have access into each and every group that you create. And there's some really cool features that you can do once you get members inside of the group that allows you to stay in front of your prospects and all of your customers. So here's an example of some of the filtering that you can actually do in a Facebook group. So as you can see here, it says membership request. So you can actually prioritize different requests inside of your Facebook group when people actually request to join your group. So for example, you can actually ask specific questions that people have to answer before you actually allow them into the group. So here's actually a question that I ask people who want to join a group of people who basically purchase my product. So I have a group that I created for only people who bought products from me, and basically when they request to join that group, it asks them, before I let you into the private group, what product or service did you actually purchase? Now as you can see there, I can add as many different questions as I want. So depending on the type of people that you want to allow into your group, you can ask them certain questions and only allow people who you want inside of your group to have access. So let's go ahead and dive into the steps of actually creating a group. So step number one, to create your group, what you want to do is you want to click on the drop down arrow on Facebook, and then you're going to scroll down and you're going to click on the create group tab. Now Facebook does a great job of walking you through how to actually set up a group. You could have a group up in literally 2 to 3 minutes, and there's no limit on how many groups that you can create. Now step two, what you want to do is you want to grab the actual group URL. Now you'll notice once you log into your group after you create it, you'll see a button that says share, notifications, and then you'll see these 3 little dots. Go ahead and click on those dots, and that will take you to the settings of your actual group. Now once you get into the settings, you can actually customize your group URL. So as you can see here, it says web and email address, and this is where you can actually grab your group URL, and this is the URL you're going to be using when you're running your ads to get more people into your group. Now, if you want to change the actual address of your group, you can click on that little button that says change address, and you can customize the actual group URL. Now, another place you could actually grab your URL is basically in the browser. So once you log into your group, okay, you can come up to the top of the browser and actually grab your group URL, and you can use that link as well to drive traffic to your group. Now, the third thing you want to do is basically paste your URL into the status update area of your Facebook fan page. And you want to do it from a fan page because you can only run ads from a Facebook fan page. So you're going to have to go create a Facebook fan page in order to make this strategy work. Now once you do and you go to set up your update, you're going to do it like you would do any normal update. You're going to just basically post your URL of your group in your status update area. And what's going to happen is Facebook is going to populate the actual header of your Facebook group. So whatever header image you use in your Facebook group, that's what they're going to see when they see this status update inside of Facebook. That leads me to step number 4. The next thing we want to do is we want to convert that status update or that post into an actual ad, and you want to actually customize what you say in that post. So as you can see here, it says, hey, it's Vince. I just created a new group for keyword. And the reason I did keyword here for this presentation is because I want you to know that you can basically substitute the word keyword with anything that you want to target. So for example, if I wanted to target entrepreneurs, I could say, I just created a new group for entrepreneurs. Or you can say, I just created a new group for people in the fitness niche, or for authors, or for speakers, or for people who love sports, or whatever it is that you sell, you could create a group for that specific niche. And then what will happen is when people basically see this, and if they click on this image, it will basically take them directly to where they can actually request to join your group. All right, so that's how that actually works. So you're probably saying, okay, Vince, I get it. I see how I can create a group. I see how I can actually create a status update. And I just don't understand how I'm going to actually get people to actually want to actually join my group. So what I want to do right now is actually show you how to actually set up an ad so you can drive targeted traffic to that actual status update, and then when people see that status update, they click on the image, and then it takes them to the page where they can request access to your group, and you'll get unlimited members asking to join your group. All right, so step 5, what you want to do is you want to create an ad. So what you're going to do is click on the drop down arrow on Facebook, and you're going to come down to where it basically says create an ad, and that's going to take you into the area in the ads manager area to start setting up your ad to basically get more people requesting to join your group. Now, what you want to do is you want to target your specific avatar. So you want to start thinking about the product and service that you offer, and those are going to be the types of people that you invite into the group. All right, so once we do that, we'll be able to run an ad to it. So for example, let's say that you are in the fitness niche or the weight loss niche. Okay, you could go in and target people who want to lose weight. You can see there's over 102 million people on Facebook who are actually looking for ways to lose weight or diets or different types of things in the weight loss space. You could target your post to this audience. So let's say that you are a person in sales and you are maybe small business or entrepreneurship. You can see over 675 million people that you could run an ad to with your post to get more people requesting to be in your group. So let's say that you are in the cosmetics industry and you do makeup tutorials. You can see here over 10 million people on Facebook interested in that. It does not matter what product or service you have. Okay, you can target those individuals with Facebook ads and direct them directly to your post. All right, so what you want to do is when you go in to set up your ad, you want to pick your existing post to run an ad to. So when you go up to the top, you're going to see a little tab that says create new ad or use existing post. What you're going to do is you're going to go to where it says use existing post. And because we've already set up the ad as a status update, or I should say the post as a status update, all we're going to do is come down to this little drop down area and we're going to find that post, and then we're going to basically come down and click on the place order button, and now we're going to be able to target individuals who we want to join our group with the post or the status update that we already did on our fan page, and now we're going to be able to have unlimited individuals requesting to join our group. All right, so now that you've got members requesting to join your group, okay, what we want to do is we want to basically take them from the group and make them a lead, an opt-in subscriber. All right, so this is a basic strategy that you can use, and you will instantly start getting leads for whatever business that you have. So what you want to do is you want to add a call to action image, okay, to the header of your actual Facebook group. So for example, okay, here's an image that's basically on the top of one of my groups, and you can see I just put a little image there that says private coaching that looks like a button. Now when people click on that, it basically opens up that image, and to the right you'll notice that I put a little message there and it says apply for our private group coaching community. You can do the exact same thing with your products and services. You see, what's going to happen is as members are requesting to get into the group and you let them into the group, they're going to notice that header and they're going to say, okay, cool. And they're going to click on that button, and then they're going to see that URL, and then you want to link that URL to your capture page or to your website. Now, another thing you want to do is you want to basically pin a welcome video to the top of your group. Okay, this is very, very important. Now, inside of this welcome video, you want to tell every single group member what it is that you want them to do. Now, another thing I highly advise you doing is put a URL in the top of the actual video, and then in the video you basically tell them what it is that you want them to do, and you tell them to go ahead and click on that link, which then links them to, obviously your opt-in page or to your website. Now, here's the kicker. This is what's going to take it over the top. What you want to do is every time you let a new member enter the group, okay, you want to tag them in that welcome video. And that way they see the welcome video, you're basically telling them what to do in that video. They're then going to go to the link or the URL in the video, and now you've got a new lead. All right, this is how you're going to take people basically from Facebook, get them into your group, and make them an opt-in subscriber. So here's an example of a group that I actually manage. I look at Facebook groups as a supercharged capture page. Members essentially have to request access to get into the group. You control the content. People get notifications every time you do updates or anything inside of the group, and it provides a tremendous amount of social proof. So, for example, as your group starts to grow, okay, people that are in the group are going to be seeing all these new members coming into the group, and when new members are coming in, they're going to say, wow, this person has this many people in this group. Okay, what they're offering must be of value. It must be an amazing service. You can also do live video to only the people in the group. Okay, and this is something that I highly encourage you do. You can add PDFs and documents, and you can actually host them all inside of the group so people can have access to all types of additional content once they're inside of the group. And this is why you definitely want to leverage it.